Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's third down and 2. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Caught quickly. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch on a first down for this offense.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They get him down, and the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Sticking with the running game. Runs through the defender. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his man, has the first down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the back now goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Snags the quick throw. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it second down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Only goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And it brings certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Miami. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down here for this offense. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he released it. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
It's a quick grab. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone.
And he lost it to the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Miami 7, Clemson 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to chuck it again. He's going to launch it deep again. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. The Miami offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Punt over the middle. It's Robinson. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
3rd down now after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Tigers will line up to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Bringing it back, it's Joseph. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and could create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And here's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. The Canes pick up enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
And the Canes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but they lean backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Receiver makes the grab. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Cut quickly. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Hurricanes will line up here on 1st down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Canes. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
There's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Comes up with the catch. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Clemson.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. To throw, it's Mendoza. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Clemson offense is back out there. And they get the 2nd half started with their running play. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He breaks free now, has room to run. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back coach might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice game.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And now they'll set up for the point after. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure to bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Using his legs on the scramble. Finds room at the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Clemson. Will take the lead in the second half. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curtain, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
I say that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Mendoza. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's got his man open downfield. And he has first down yardage at the 46.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Second down after that previous play. It's a shotgun run call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down after that running play. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And looking to throw now on first down. Running back has it on a screen now. In the clear at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
15.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Will he score here? Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, and you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They'll run it to the right side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they hand it off to the back. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to 41.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They're going to run it here. Get some space around the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
They've got him, but not before a solid game on the ground there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid game puts him in good position for second down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back.
Touchdown, Tigers. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
We go with a direct snap. Good enough for first down yardage.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. The shotgun handoff here. The Canes are moving quickly down the field.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? And the Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On the run, it's Fletcher. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here's the second down play. Oh, it's a reverse. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Snags the quick throw. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They need to convert. He'll drop back. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Second down play coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, it's a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
Coach says, forget overtime. We're going for 2, try to win it right here. To the air, it's Mendoza. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points when they take the lead here late. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Second down after that run on the previous play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that run goes nowhere, and that'll be the final play of the ballgame. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.